Dad, so it's just a response to your video here. Trying to scrape some more data and kind of figuring out what's going on here. I will be available to go on this appointment with you, so because I got to be in Philly tomorrow, I got to meet some guy so we can discuss this Liz Pendant's thing. And anyway, so there's your property. Yeah, 1,300 square foot property. 3 beds, 1 bath. I'm interested to go in there. Alex says it was a shell, so I'm a little confused um, as to what's going on. So if it's a shell, 20 grand is not going to be enough to make that into a move-in condition. I mean, it might be if you're using like illegal workers and they're using like the shittiest materials. You might be able to scrape together some, stuff. Yes, Maddie, you guys are doing a project together. I'll be right there. So, I'm not seeing any rehabs in this area. This area is typically like a buy and hold type area. So it's more important for us to figure out what people are actually paying for the properties. What can we sell it for? So I went back 500 days just because I was trying to get more data, and I found something pretty cool. So I found this comp over here, which settled a long time ago. It's not really important, that price right there. What's important, what I found, which is pretty cool, which is if I go to the public record, I could see that they actually refinanced. I'm not sure. Maybe it looks like they sold it off the market. Settled earlier this year for 95,000. So that's a weird piece of information that wasn't on the public record. Oh look, here's the MLS. No, it says 2/2/17. See, that's weird. It says 95K here. So it's a little confusing. Not sure what exactly is going on, but they did take it is valued at 95,000, and they got a mortgage for 70,000 on this property. So we're gonna go with that 95. Funky the way this data is showing in the system. Like, why does it say it's 19,000 if it's 95,000? See what I'm saying? The sales price 95,000. So anyway, so it looks like something went down off market. I'm not exactly 100% sure what exactly happened, but that's 95,000. That's 95,000, and this is a small 882 square foot property, and it's not even that nice. It's all right. I mean, I guess this is some basic stuff you would be doing here. It's clean. It was lived in. I mean, look at that picture. You got a little girl and some dude. It's kind of weird, you know. So they sold this POS for 95K, and I'm looking a little bit deeper on what's going on here. And again, I go back to that public record so I could see what the financing was, and they went and did an FHA mortgage. It's another one of these blanket mortgages. So what that means is that it's an investor. They bought it to rent it out. It looks like it was rental ready, but they paid. See here, it says 90. So it's a little bit off on the. It's a little discrepancy again, but look, 95K, 95K. People are renting stuff out. They'll pay 95,000 and put a renter in here. So what data we really need to find out is what are the rents in this area. So I'm thinking it's worth, the outsell would be like 95K. Probably higher than that because those comps we're looking at are smaller. They're much smaller. This is kind of close, but 95K there. So I think this area is going to top out at 100. So it's not so much about the square footage in this area. It's about how many bedrooms. So for the rentals, the 3 bedrooms is going to mean the most because you're going to be able to get, let's say $1,100 a month. So let's shoot for. I mean, if the guy's asking 23, let's give him what he wants, and let's slap this bitch on the market and get her done. I think I just want to see what's going on as far as active and pending. for this little area. This is a lot more active than pending. That tells me that stuff's not moving. But you know what? At 23, we'd be the lowest priced property. You see that? Look at that. Where do they think they are? So the point is, we'd be the lowest priced property. See, that property at 25 moved, and I looked at this, and it looks like, and I know this guy, his name, this Josh Hertz character. This property was sold for 25, and the people couldn't even see it. So they got to basically buy this and evict. So they sold that for 25. But if we're going to be priced, let's say the lowest price, this guy's at 40. Let's see what's going on here. That might be a show. Cash buyers on his home's ready. His good bones needs a rehab. Okay. Oh, also, where is that? Where are they building? I know in Kensington, I forget where. They're building, they're putting a lot of money in to some apartment buildings, and they're going to be selling those for 300. Where is that going down? So I'm excited to drive through the neighborhood because this might be in the path of development, as it creeps up kind of this way. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I think it's good at 23. Or if we can even get it at less, it obviously is going to be better. So I'll see you tomorrow, man.